what I learned and why it matters. When I started this course, The Forgotten People Exploring Matisse Identity, I wasn't really sure what to expect. I figured we had talked about history, maybe some cultural stuff, but it turned out to be way more powerful than that. It became personal, it opened my eyes. What I learned. I learned about the Matisse people, their history, their culture, and how they have been treated in Canada. Before this class, I had no much about them. I didn't know about the Red River Resistance or how do Matisse fight for their land and rights. I didn't know about Louis Rey and how he is seen by some as hero and by others as a traitor. One thing that really stayed with me was learning about the script system. It was supposed to give land or money to Matty's family, but in reality it ended up taking land away from them. That felt so unfair, and it made me think about how many parts of the history has been hidden or twisted. But it wasn't just about the past. It was learned about Matty's culture, the music, the dance, the stories, and how proud and strong the community is even today. It's a cultural full of creativity, resilience, and connection. Why does it matter to me? This course really made me think. I realized how little I had been taught before, and how that part of the problem when a group of people is left out of the story, it sends a message that they don't matter, but they do. What hit me hardest was the feeling of being in between. Matisse people have often been seen as not fully indigenous, not fully settler. That idea of not fully belonging anywhere, it stuck with me. I think a lot of people can relate to that in different ways. Hearing real stories from Matisse people helped me connect at deeper level. It wasn't just a fact and dates. It was emotion, it was strength, it was people holding on to their identity even when everything around them told them let to go. And it made me feel something. It made me care. It made me we want to do better. What will I do with this knowledge? I don't want to just move on and forget everything I learned here. I want to carry it with into my future, into my career, into how I treat people. In field, I know I will work with people from different backgrounds. This course remind me how important is it to listen, to learn and to respect where people came from, especially indigenous and Matisse community whose voice haven't always been here. I want to be more aware, more understanding, and more active when it comes to truth and reconciliation. Whether that means seeking up, educating others, and just making space for people to see and hear. I want to be the part of the change. This course changed how I see the world, and it reminded me learning doesn't stop when the class ends. I am still learning and I'll be keep going. Thank you.